I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Isabella Casillas Guzman. She is the administrator of the U.S. Small Business Administration. Isabella, administrator, it is wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
So you rang the closing bell to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the SBA. What was it like to be up on that podium ringing that bell?
I did. It was very exciting.
Yeah.
And it was also symbolic because, small businesses become large businesses. It starts with an idea and it's built up by their founders until it can succeed and be on the New York Stock Exchange. So it was very memorable. Lots of SBA companies have actually been able to get on the New York Stock Exchange. So we're excited about our 70-year history and where the journey's taking us to.
So what are some of the accomplishments of your organization that you're most proud of?
Yeah, well, when President Biden came into office, obviously there were huge stakes and small businesses were suffering during the pandemic. So to put out $500 billion in support in the president's first year to help save millions of businesses was a huge accomplishment. And we're very proud of getting to the smallest of the small and underserved markets and really help them succeed. But now we're also very proud of the fact that we're investing in America and making sure small businesses have revenue growth opportunities as a result.
So talk to me about the role of small businesses in our economy.
Yeah, small businesses are giants in the economy, I like to say. And we've seen their remarkable ability to be resilient, to survive, pivot, and adapt during the pandemic. And we've seen during the Biden-Harris administration 12.2 million new business applications filed. That's larger than any period on record. And it really speaks to the focus on seeking opportunities. But those new businesses were really what helped revive our economy because they create 2/3 of net new jobs. They employ half the workforce. 99.7% of all businesses are considered small by the SBA, and we support them.
Now, what are some of the small businesses that your organization has supported over the years?
Well, some of the iconic brands, Build-A-Bear.
Yes.
Let's talk to the kids out there, but as well, the Top Golf. Qualcomm received funding from the federal government through a program Repower, as well as Apple, Tesla. A lot of businesses have been able to get either investment capital through our investment company model, our small business investment companies, or they got a loan from our great network of lenders, or they got assistance, through the SBA, through innovation seed grants. And so it's really been, the agency that's been helping propel the American dream of business ownership for 70 years.
All right, and finally, talk to me about the SBA's focus on equity to ensure minority-owned businesses have equal access to capital, actually.
Yeah, well, we're seeing the face of entrepreneurship changing. I talked about those 12.2 million businesses. For the past 10 years, women and people of color have been leading on those startup rates. So we need to make sure we can invest in them equitably and that they have opportunities so that they can do what they do best, which is create jobs and propel our economy and solve global problems because they're going to be the innovators of the future that create the next company on the New York Stock Exchange.
All right. Well, keep up the amazing work that your administration is doing. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much.